What's up YouTube, this is some dude, and today I have my review of Dead Rising 2 off the record, just for you.
TK has a very special surprise for you. He is the original zombie killer himself. The one, the only,
So off the record single player / story mode is for the most part exactly the same as the original Dead Rising 2 with a few differences. The most obvious is Frank West, the main character from Dead Rising 1, has assumed the role as the main character in Off the Record. In Dead Rising 2 it was Chuck, the motorcycle stuntman, and Frank West, however, is he's a photographer and journalist that broke the story on the zombie outbreak in the first one. So the whole aspect of taking photos of the zombies and getting points for that is back in Off the Record. And some other notable additions to Off the Record were a new area in the mall called Uranus Zone or Uranus Land. I think it was Uranus Zone. It's kind of a alien-themed amusement park in the mall, and it's pretty much just another room full of zombies. Nothing really significant happens in that area or anything. It's just another kind of fun area to go to, I guess, and explore. There is a bank, which is an easy way to make money in that Uranus Zone, though. But yeah, like I said, just kind of another room full of zombies. Nothing really significant happens there. There is also, apart from Dead Rising 2, supposedly 30% more zombies in Off the Record. So if you found yourself playing through Dead Rising 2 and thinking, oh man, this would be so much better if there were 30% more zombies, you might want to check out Off the Record, because it's there. That's a thing. And then with the addition of a few new psychopaths, and I think that pretty much sums up everything that's different from Off the Record compared to Dead Rising 2. The plot and the whole story is exactly the same, even down to the need to find Zombrex every 24 hours. Whereas in Dead Rising 2 you had to find it for your daughter. In Off the Record you have to find it for yourself because you are apparently infected by the zombies. So yeah, the whole goal is to overthrow TK and stop his evil plan, just like Dead Rising 2. The other significant addition to Off the Record comes in, it's more of a multiplayer game type, which I'll talk about now.
Hey! You get the hell away from my bike!
In terms of multiplayer, Off the Record brings with it the same kind of experience you'd get from Dead Rising 2 in terms of the story mode. You and a friend can still link up, or a complete stranger for that matter, can still link up and play through the story, kill zombies, fight TK, save survivors, all that good stuff. Off the Record, however, brings with it a new game mode called Sandbox Mode, and in this mode there is no story. In the story mode you have deadlines in terms of time, where you have to be certain places by a certain time. Sandbox mode doesn't have that. So it allows you, individually or with a friend, to just play in the mall as you please. You can kill zombies all day and just kind of explore and combine weapons and all that stuff. And then on top of that, there are challenge stars laid out throughout the mall, and these are kind of objective-based tasks that you can unlock medals for. Say, for example, one of the tasks could be kill as many zombies as you can in 30 seconds. And if you kill 10, you get a bronze, 20 silver, 30 gold, and then using those medals, you get unlockables for your character. And while this is not a strictly multiplayer mode, some of the tasks would be really hard to accomplish by yourself. Like, killing 30 zombies in 30 seconds is not the easiest thing to do alone, and it helps out a lot to have a friend. And there's quite a bit of playtime in this game mode. Because the challenges are not all available right away, you have to kill a certain amount of zombies to unlock the ability to try them. And the upper ones, there's 30 of them, and the upper ones are in the many thousands. So there's quite a bit of playtime here if you had a friend that actually wanted to play through it with you. But my personal experience was that it wasn't really that worth it, I guess. And I don't know, it was just kind of, I fuck around enough in the story mode that it didn't seem like I needed a whole separate game mode to do it in.
Hey, you! Snowflake hungry.
So the first thing I want to say about Off the Record is that it's a good game. It is. But it's only good because it's so similar to Dead Rising 2, which is an awesome game. When it comes down to it, I really am kind of confused as to why this game was even made. The little tweaks they added really didn't do anything for it. Definitely didn't make it worth buying it all over again. I mean, and the one thing that bugged me the most is that I couldn't use my previous game data from Dead Rising 2 to actually start off with a better character. I guess I was expecting or hoping that they would put in some kind of new game plus mode that would allow you to use your saved game data from Dead Rising 2 to start off with a higher level character. That really made me just think, wow, I should just replay Dead Rising 2 rather than play Off the Record, because it is the exact same game. If you take Dead Rising 2 and give Chuck a camera, there you go, you have Off the Record. The Uranus Zone didn't really do anything to me, it didn't add anything to the game, and overall this is Dead Rising 2, with 30% more zombies, a few more weapon combos, and a big alien theme park to walk through. My advice to you, if you have not played Dead Rising 2 and are thinking about getting Off the Record, is to go get Dead Rising 2. It would save you a couple bucks, and you'll actually get the full experience, not just some filler plot, cutscenes and stuff. You'll actually get the scenes and the plot that the game was meant to tell. And if you are someone who has already played Dead Rising 2 and is thinking about getting Off the Record, I would say just play Dead Rising 2 over again, because like I said, Dead Rising 2 is a freaking awesome game, but Off the Record didn't add anything to it to make it worth buying as a whole separate thing. If they had released Uranus Zone and a zombie update or whatever as DLC, it might be a totally different story, but the fact that you have to start again with a level 0 character is just silly to me, and that just kind of ruined the whole thing. The sandbox mode, while it was a good idea, like I said, I mess around enough in the story mode that I have enough free time to do whatever I want in the story mode that I didn't need a separate mode just to do that. And yeah, I guess that's all I have to say about Off the Record. It just, like I said, I don't see the point as to why it was made. It just seems kind of silly and unnecessary. But I could be wrong. I always say that my opinion is no more important than yours or any other gamer out there. So feel free to write your own review in the comments below. Fellow gamers, feel free to thumbs up the ones that you agree with the most, and eventually the 2 top comments will be reviews by your fellow gamers to hopefully help you make an informed decision as to whether you want to buy this game, which is what it's all about. Thank you for watching my video. Maybe I'll see you next time. Later, dudes.